Hey, YouTube, Rexit and Paul.
I'm Rose.
I'm Nikki.
And this is Steins Gate, episode 4. So, last time we had Human is Dead.
Human is dead.
Question mark.
Now, before the camera came on, you said you had a feeling what mismatch means.
Yeah, I think it has something to do with the world lines mismatch. Because Okabe was in his timeline, but then somehow ended up in this other timeline at the same time. Like there's a mismatch connection. Like he wasn't supposed to be there. He wasn't supposed to see that.
Well, I genuinely have no idea. Because there's a lot about this show I don't remember, and that is one of those things. So, I'm excited for the show because even for the little things that I do remember, I remember there's a lot of things to learn about this show. We had a comment where someone was saying some of the early episodes are kind of underwhelming, but the payoff is huge. And I was saying, thankfully, you guys are already into it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
There's more!
Yes. Guys, let's get into it. Guys, thank you very much for being here. Guys, if you like your time here, please leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more. Remember, you can see next 2 episodes 2 weeks early if you join the Patreon down below. But either way, thank you very much for being here, and we'll see you in discussion.
人が死んだだと思う多分その先は詳細はゼリーマンズ
Jelly?
Jelly.
Yeah, gel
banana.
banana.
So I was thinking.
うちのサーバーに妙なデータベースがあるからプログラムのコード
It just pops out the manual.
Just, yeah. Wouldn't be.
He went through all of them.
わかるか
Don't get it. He's just gonna
Breaks in order.
ここまで来れば楽勝と思ってた時期が僕にもありました
ご苦労だった。休んでいいぞ。
Great job.
Yeah.
He got in.
プログラムコード。
IBN5100 はベーシック言語ができる以前に作られたパソコンだから
セルンの企みを防ぐには IBN5100 の機能が必要なのです。連絡いただければお返事します。
俺もダルもずっと徹夜続きで家に戻っていないからな。しかもダルは T シャツからパンツまで 3XL。
Oh, they bought stuff for him?
忠告しよう。一つ、俺の名は王院教。一つ、その挨拶は危険。お前もか。というかお前たちいつ
Oh,
の
they
間
met
に。
already.
すずさんにはこのライネットカードをもらったのです。どこ行くの？
The hell?
お洗濯だよ。
あいと真面目にやらねえとクビにすっぞ。
I love crypt.
CRT.
あべもううちのバイトに手をつけんじゃね
浴場しているのはあなたの方ではないのか、ミスター・ブラウン。
え。苗がいる前でそういうこと言ってみろ。
苗？あの小動物か。
人の娘を動物扱いすんじゃねえ。だいたい俺がそんなガキに浴場するか。
私はガキじゃない。一人前の戦士だよ。
Soldier.
いい目だバイト戦士。クラスチェンジできる。
いいから黙ってろ。お前が話すと
だから私はもう戦士だってば。
なんでうちの周りには変なやつが集まってくる。
She's a soldier.
Explain, woman.
じゃあね。
Okay.
Oh, she's doing the hand to the sun thing.
これはマユリの癖だ。
Her habit.
俺は勝手にスターダストシェイクハンドと呼んでいる。
Oh, staring into the sun.
Going blind.
お星様に手が届かないかなって。
星なんて見えないだろう。
ね、お昼でもお星様はそこにあるんだよ。
Oh.
I know.
携帯電話が誤作動する可能性は十分考えられる。でもバナナは確かに。
この電話レンジカッコ仮はタイムマシンだ。
なわけあるか。
Pretty swanky place.
Stabbed again.
どうしてこんなになっちゃったの？
閉めるぞ。
あ
ダルは宇宙同様日々膨張を続けているか。タイターは何をしている？メールをよこせと言っておいて。
Just tied out. Just had to meet him
いただ
somewhere.
いたプログラムが表示された画像ですが、確かにそれは IBN が独自に開発したプログラム言語であり、解読するには IBN5100 が必要なものです。
聞け！緊急極秘作戦を発動。
Secret plan.
Let him sleep, man. He hasn't slept for 2 days.
どうしたの？
Science.
起きろ。セルンだ。奴らは世界的な研究。
He's out.
He really is.
世界にマッドサイエンティストは2人もいらん。とにかくまずは IBN5100 を手に入れ。
Yeah, so you don't have that. So
出かける準備だ。
でもマユシーは今日はバイトなので。
結局一人か。
Go alone. Oh, you can use shining
情
finger.
報交換してみるのも手か。
Oh, this is.
待って。
何よ。
ちょっと来てもらおう。
ちょっと
Just grabs her.
血の情報はほぼなし。役に立たんやつめ。
なんで私が睨まれてるわけ？
拗ねてるのか？いい年をして子供じみた真似はよすのだな。
あんたにだけは言われたくない。
またか。
そんなに嫌なメールなの？
あまりにも常識外れな。もしやあの女も機関のエージェント。
機関？何それ？
機関は機関だ。
It's the organization, dang it.
どう見ても陰謀論です。本当に
どうした？
なんでもない。本当なんでもないから。それ以上追求したら殴るわよ。
八つ当たりか。ついてこい。洗濯物を回収後任務を与える。
洗濯？こんなところにあったんだ。
俺のおかげで見つかったのだ。変化なしか。
回ってれば何かが起きるとか思ってない？
当たり前と思われるところにこそ答えは隠されているものだ。そもそも電子レンジと電話をつなげたものでタイムマシンが生まれたのだ。
タイムマシンじゃない。
なぜそこまで自分の目で見たものを否定する？
別に。
もしや過去のトラウマ。あれは5歳の頃クリスティーナはアーカンソーの草原で雷に。理論など単なる言葉遊びに過ぎん。いい加減目の前で起きたことを認めるんだな。
嫌だって言ってる。私は父と同じ失敗は繰り返さない。
Of course.
ごめん。
気にすることはない。今はお前の失踪を確かめるためにわざと怒らせたのだから。分かった。無理にラボメンに誘って悪かったな。もう来なくていい。だがこれだけは伝えておく。ラボメンナンバー004は永久欠番とする。この番号はずっとお前のものだ。
何かっこつけてんのよ。
何をする。
じゃあね。
待って。
そこをつかむな。
IBN5100 について何か知っているか？
何に使うの？
気になるか？気になるのだな。
ああ、もう少しだけね。
IBN5100 はセルンの秘密につながっている。
は？
驚いたか？あ、
バカみたい。
鼻で笑った。必ずその生意気な鼻を明かしてやる。
パソコン？古いパソコン。確か5100円くらいするとか。
Oh, just telling everybody.
5100?
She's saying it costs 1500 yen.
わかり。あのね、まゆしはすごいことを聞いちゃったので。
携帯禁
フェリス
止。
ちゃんが見たことあるって、オカリンが探してるパソコン。
One time was actually already started.
足りないじゃない。
お待たせしたにゃん。まもなくフェイリス会昼の部を始めるにゃん。
Oh my gosh.
ああ、オカリン。トゥットゥルー。
The
フ
first
ェリスちゃんがお客さんみんなとライネットバトルするんだよ。今日マム参戦するにゃん。
断る。
にょにょ。
それより IBN5100 だ。どこにある？
参戦したら教えてあげるにゃん。
たかがゲームなど。
参戦しないならごめんなさいだけど引き取り願うにゃん。
メイドの分際で主人を帰らせる気か。 IBN5100 の
にゃ
手加減なしで行かせてもらう。
ん。にゃにゃ、すごい自信だにゃん。
フェリスタンは全国レベルだお。
勝てる？それはフェイリスにかけるべき言葉だな。作戦コード G B A C K 名付けてゼーバッカ。先に言っておくぞ。参戦した暁には知っている情報は全て入ってもらう。教えてやろう。決して勝てない相手がいることも。参りました。
マユシはがっかりなのです。ただ今日は自爆するみたいに次々と突っ込んできただけだにゃ。自爆。
情報は教えてもらうぞフェイリス。
負けたのに偉そうだにゃ。
俺は参戦した暁には情報を吐いてもらうと言ったのだ。つまり最初から勝ち負けなどどうでもよかったのだよ。IBN5100 はどこにある？
小さい頃パパが持ってたのは確かにあんだけど、今はもうないにゃ。
まさかそれがギアナコーチで習得したという奥義。
The question
分かったにゃ。フェイリスのスルーショルダーを見破るにゃって。そうにゃ。最後に見たのは確か秋葉原の神社だったにゃ。
The shrine. Rika? What's her name?
遠く日本からメールありがとう。IBN5100 には特殊なプログラム言語を解析する機能がついていたってさ。本当だっていうの？
パソコンですか？ちょっとお父さんに聞いてみないと。
IBN5100 だ。わからなければ古いパソコンと言えばいい。
わかりました。聞いてみます。
頼む。
Give it to a shrine.
もしもし。
マキセです。
マキセ？悪いが思い出せない。どこで会った？
クリスティーナ。
なんだ助手ではないか。クリスティーナといえば済むものを。
ティーナじゃない。
何の用だ？
今どこ？
聞いてどうする？
別に。
これから柳林神社に向かおうと思ってい。
Just hung up.
なんだ嫌がらせか。嫌がらせなのか。
Was it harassment?
昨日電話はなんだ？
あんたの居場所を聞いただけ。
お待たせしました。
おう聞いてくれたか。
はい。お父さんに聞いたら、そのパソコンなら確かにうちの神社に奉納されてるって。
本当か？
もしかして IBN5100？
はい。
マキセクリス助手だ。
はいはい。いいですよ助手で。で、あなたは？
漆原ルカです。マキセさん大人っぽいですね。綺麗だし。
そんな、あなたの方こそ。
お父さん呼んできます。
知らぬが仏だな。
Better not to know.
いえね、奉納されに来た方から言われたんですよ。いつかこのパソコンを必要とする若者が現れるから10年くらい前だったでしょうか。
そんなことが。
Write that down.
まさに運命の符号。
Right.
シュタインズゲートの選択。
またそ
Yes,
れか。
yes it is. Oh, it really isn't.
IBN5100 ポータブルコンピュータ。
これをお借りできますか？
いいですよ。
感謝します。運ぶぞ手伝え。
だが断る。
助手だろクリスティーナ。
助手でもないしティーナでもない。
台車を持ってきましょう。
Like, oh, you guys are good
いいお
friends,
父
huh?
さんね。
そうですか？
父と同じ失敗は繰り返さない。何よ。
別に。
台車壊れてしまっているようで。
なんであんたとこんなことになっているのよ。
黙って運べ。まだ道のりは長いぞ。
あのさ。
なんだ。
なんでもない。
おーっと貴様なんだその挑戦的な態度は。
こら待ってよ。後ろ歩きになっちゃうでしょ。
キビキビ歩け助手よ。
無理。後ろ歩きはさすがに無理。
助手ならできるはずだ。
期待してくれてどうも。でも無理。
Hours.
横歩きへ変更を求む。つうかしろ。転んじゃうから。
It's done. Which side would be better there?
I mean, both walking awkward or one walking awkward.
Discussion.
Discussion.
All right. Computer located.
Computer located.
Didn't think that was gonna happen. I thought they were just gonna like talk about we need this thing, and then there'll be a couple episodes before they actually got their hands on it.
I thought that would be the fox we had to chase the whole
The whole series.
Yeah. It's like we have to get the computer, but like they're unlocking more knowledge and stuff happening. It's like we really need that computer.
Oh yeah.
They actually got it, and somebody said somebody's gonna need this. Some young man.
Yeah, and he said it 10 years ago.
Wow.
I mean, that really should have been like
Something.
that's time travel right there. Some young man is gonna need this specific computer. He's gonna come here for it. Goodbye.
Imagine John Titor is really him in the future.
That's what I was thinking, actually.
And he's just smarter and actually not mad anymore. Like a mad scientist. He's just a scientist.
He's just a scientist.
That's possible. But I wanted to ask you, based on that interaction, where do you think Okarin's head is at?
Okarin?
Because
The interaction.
Kiyoma, because there's sometimes he's like the organization, and sometimes he's like, this is really weird. Like he's like, with the human is dead thing, he was thrown off there for a second, but he takes in new information that almost certainly proves that something more is going on here, and he tacks it into his world RPG thing. But he definitely does recognize some points where this is really serious. I'm just curious what you thought about that.
Yeah, it's kind of difficult to tell at this point. Because it's like, I'm like, from a normal person's perspective, this is weird, but from a weird person's perspective, this must be just par for the course.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
I mean?
So that's that. I agree that it's kind of weird where sometimes when he reacts more like this is not what I expected versus like this situation. Somebody said he would be coming. They didn't say he, but a young man. Like, come on. If everything else that you're seeing, surely this should be like shooting up spidey senses.
Yeah.
But it could just be because he's in front of them. He's not gonna act like, oh my gosh, serious. Versus like when he was thinking back to how Christina was like, I'm not gonna make the same mistake my father, and he was very serious there, and he was very contemplative, you know.
But he was on his own.
He was on his own, so he's more real with himself, like when it's less people around, and his core people.
Yeah.
So he's very performative.
Yeah, I think that's what it is, which we saw in the game.
Yeah,
He's just put it on. It's Jibaka.
Yeah.
Which was a Japanese wordplay joke, I think.
I figured. But what did it mean?
Jibak.
Yeah.
I think it was to fail or to lose or something like that. I don't know.
Something like that.
Something, maybe self-destruct, I don't know.
What did you think about the whole Christina Fire thing?
Yeah, I was like, of course it is. Because for some, she's holding on so tightly to it
not wanting it to be true. Yeah.
Yes.
It makes sense that that's exactly what we said was going to happen. It was like some family member, father, we think we said father.
Yeah, he did.
Was like, he did it and he was disgraced.
Yes.
And she's fighting back for her name, family name, being a genius.
But she's trying to like discard him.
Yes, discard it. I wonder if he's still alive. That's a question to find out, because if he is, she's probably estranged from him because of what it did to him, and he might just not be in a good place mentally, or the family rejected him as well as the world rejecting him, and she maybe feels guilty for it. And if it's true, she's gonna be like, I can't believe I didn't believe in my father.
Yeah.
That would hit hard.
Yes, indeed.
So they were also talking about in the very beginning the code that Dairo came across is very complex. You can't get through, but it seems to be something that can be accessed by the IBM because that's the source code.
Yes, the original programming code is on that, and they have it.
Yes,
so
which now means that because they're so rare, like we know at least 2 other people are looking for it. John Titor and Shining Finger.
What is her real name? She told us her name.
Yeah, it doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah, she's Shining Finger.
Yes.
But yeah, so I wonder if he's gonna tell John Titor that he has it.
Should he?
He seems stupid enough to do so.
Yeah, because he trusts John Titor, I think. What? Like he trusts him to an extent. Like he wants to get in contact with him. Like,
yes.
So
the thing is, with him right now, it's not computing to the point where he's picking and choosing who he's trusting, because Amane is like throwing up all of the red flags that she is part of the organization.
Yeah.
And he's just like, bike.
Neat.
Yeah. Look at that. Bye. Yeah. And she's like, I'm a soldier.
Yes.
I'm a soldier.
What is that about? And he's going along with this like, you're gonna be a fine soldier too. Like,
yes,
oh my
a
gosh.
part-time soldier. Don't look down on it, you know.
She could be playing a part of the game.
Yeah, but she's...
yelling.
Yeah, I was wondering if she was playing along with something he said to her before for her to be a soldier, that kind of thing. But at the same time, I think we talked about this last time, like, if she really is a part of some secret thing, like, she's bad at it.
Yes.
She's bad at it. And I think she was outcast and failed out, and she's like, I'm gonna get back at these people and actually discover something. That's my theory for her.
It's the old, the old disgraced cop tries to find the one big score, and so he's doing it on his own even though he's suspended.
Yeah.
And they're like, we took your gun away, but you went and found another one. Bad cop. Trying to find her one big hook, line, sinker to get herself back in the force and get herself the promotion at the same time.
Yes.
That's always the thing. Always want the big shiny desk.
Yes. And I was gonna say something about Ferris. I didn't recognize that she was the one in the intro being all serious too. So
yes, I noticed that.
I thought it was her. I was like, why does she look different? Because when we see her in the episode, she's much more playful and happy. In this episode, though, when she's really good at this game, when she was serious, she looked kind of menacing.
Oh, I didn't see menacing. I just saw
she looks scary.
Now I'm in serious cat mode. You know.
Yes, her eyes are very cat.
She is cat.
I will say for the intro, everyone's more serious than the intro.
Yes, true. This is true.
But also, speaking of Maishi, she has this habit of staring into the sun.
Yes.
Because she wants to go blind, you know? And she's like, I could touch the stars. So he calls it, what did he call it? The Stardust handshake. Yeah. Very cute.
Yes.
He's named it. Of course. She does it all the time.
Indeed.
He loves naming things.
He really does.
He's a perfect mad scientist because then he can name all his inventions. You know? Although he's bad at naming the microwave one.
Yes.
He's come up with a better
Interesting, you know. He's had so much practice and yet not a natural talent for it. But yeah, we have Christina is back in the swing of things.
Yes.
Unwillingly, but she's here. She was like, oh, laundry. That's what got her to go.
Yes. Like, what?
Finally know where it is.
Because she's apparently been staying in a hotel. Because I was like, oh, swanky room. It's a hotel. So she's American?
Yeah.
Because we were trying to figure that out last night. Like, she talked like she was a Japanese, but also that she could be American.
Yeah. I was guessing that she was half, but I don't remember.
Yeah.
Also with Christina, there was a moment where he was going on about the international organization, and she's like, that's just a conspiracy. And then she refused to go on about it. So it's kind of a known thing that there's a conspiracy.
Conspiracy of an international organization. The organization.
Imagine John Titor is her father.
And he's been traveling around. Imagine John Titor is him who is her father. And he just has his existence in this life.
Hell
Wait,
no.
it is Hoin.
Yes.
Who is, okay, wow. What a way to go around, okay.
Something that occurred to me. They're not in school, are they?
They're in college.
Are they?
Are they?
Because I'm like, at first I thought so. Because they're like showing up at this place on a specific time. But it's like, maybe it was just another lecture thing that they're just going to. We don't see them going that often, number one. Number two, I was wondering if she came to just give this lecture to Japan. I don't know. The whole setting is a little...
Yeah, we'll figure more out. It's only episode
4.
I don't know. I don't know what it was.
Insert episode
it is
number here.
what it is.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't remember, but I do remember assuming that it was like she did just come to do the lecture, and maybe they're supposed to be attending classes, but they just don't.
Yeah. Which would make sense. They could do that too. But yeah.
Yeah. So we're pretty much back to we have computer.
Yes.
Computer do things.
Yes.
But will tell people computer do things or not tell people?
Yes, that's the question.
He'll
All
probably
the people asking.
He's almost definitely gonna try and cryptically tell people that they do things. You know, it's gonna be like, I can't tell you because the organization might have tapped our communications.
Yeah, something like that.
That we have something very important. I can't tell you that unless you know our secret words.
Is it Zael or Elsai?
I think it's Elsai.
Elsai Kongri?
Kongru.
But
He's bad at it. Yes.
We got a bunch more from Shining Finger, just constantly asking him questions. He's not really saying anything back, but he doesn't know how to use a block function. It'd be real awkward if he runs into her in real life.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, she doesn't speak, so just don't respond.
She's gonna menace at him a little bit, you know.
Her phone is her only way. She'll just take a bunch of pictures of him and say, you answer me or I will never delete.
Man, she just glowers at you because she only communicates through the phone. You block her and you just stare at her. She's like, can't do anything. Permanent mute.
Oh no.
And Fairies, she came off the stage in the middle of her announcement to go grab him to get him on the stage to play the game.
Although I'm wondering if maybe he's actually good at the game, but he just decided to fail this time because she had called him her master. But that might just be I don't know.
That's just the game.
I think
that's just part of the game. Yeah.
Well, she's like, you noticed my ignoring shoulder.
It's like, what is going on?
What the heck is that?
Everyone was like, oh, they're so into this. Oh.
Incredible. Yeah.
Only other thing I had written was the person in the email is called Jellyman, and you point out like banana jelly.
Bananas. Yes, there's something about the jelly.
What if they sent him back in time so he's like actually jelly?
Oh no.
We're gonna get a horror monster in this show.
But he's just jelly.
it'd be scary to see.
Yes, yeah.
Sloshing around.
My goodness.
But yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah.
Guys, thank you guys very much for being here. Guys, if you like your time here, please remember you can like and subscribe if you want to see more. And also you can see next 2 of these 2 weeks ahead with the Patreon down below. But either way, thank you for joining us for another week, and we'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.
Bye. Oh, bye.
Special thanks to our patrons: NC Hawksfan, Michael Wolf, Frederick, Ruben Philemau, Ollie Perkson, Brandon, Psycho 6, Eric Willett, Carries King, Andres Medina, Deli, Eric Barnett, Mauve, Jamal Wilson, Tree279, Algarion, Tyrone, JD310, Lizer, JK, Johan G, Jose Alfonso Guerrero, and Mephisto.